One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. All right. Hello, everybody. I was having a little bit of technical trouble there, but everything appears to be okay now. Welcome to Rapido. Rapido. Zoom. Speedy, fasty. You know what I'm talking about? Right. It's my little Tuesday night quiz. Just for a little bit of fast quiz action. We'll hit the first question in a couple of minutes. Just see if anyone's here. And then we can get started. Say hello if you are here, if you're the person here. There's one person at the moment. Hello. There's a couple more coming along, I'm sure. And we're going to start doing Rapido pretty soon. I'm Dr. Paul, in case you don't know. I'm your quiz master. I'm here for you. Questions, answers. We got it. Right, let's get... Hey. Hello, Jock. Jock's here. Say hello, folks, so that I know who's here, and we can get started pretty soon. I'll be showing you the board with all the categories pretty soon. We're going to do 3 quick quizzes, one after the other. Questions and answers dead fast. No mucking about. In your face, even. Goes far as saying in your face. It's pretty rapid. Hello, Alan. Hope you're well. Still got something you won ages ago, sitting here that I haven't quite got around to posting yet, because I don't know how much the postage is and I need to get to the post office. But you know, keep on dreaming, those things will turn up. Right, let's get started. Just a second. I'm just going to share this out. Give us a share, by the way, if you're let's get a couple more people here. I need your help tonight. Low numbers, so give me a share, okay? I'm just going to put it on my Facebook. I won't see if that attracts any attention. Here we go. Live quiz right now. Nice and quickie. Go. Right. So, Jock and Alan have been here before. I don't know who else is here, but I shall quickly explain the format. You just answer questions, right? And you have to give the answers before I give the answer. You know what I mean? You don't get long on each question is what I mean. So, pick a category. We'll see the categories in just a minute. Don't put answers in the chat because people are just trying to answer the questions. So don't put the answers in the chat, you know, at that moment. Although it goes pretty quickly. So it'd be difficult anyway. And then add up your score as you go. At the end, I'll invite you to upload your scores. You know what I mean? And we'll make a little league table of tonight's scores. This is Rapido. So here are the categories tonight. Now, whoever chooses a category first, we'll get that category to answer. Everybody answers. But just whoever calls out in the chat first, which one they want to answer on. We've got books, animals, geography, rock music, food, the 1970s, crime, flowers, and Olympic sport. I know most people say Olympic. I can't help myself saying Olympic when I say it. The big emphasis on the Olympic. Au l'amour. So let me know what you want to answer on. Right, okay, Alan's first in there with animals. So let's do animals. So I'm going to stop that screen. And I'm going to get the other screen on. And we shall be quizzing on animals pretty soon. Here we go. Animals. Yeah, you're just a little behind Alan there. Jock. Might get that next. We'll see how it goes. So, the first question is going to be worth 1 point. Second question worth 2 points. Third question worth 3, and so on. So they get more intense, more difficult, and See how it goes. Just 10 questions on each quiz. So let's do the first quiz. It's animals. Here we go. So, London. What type of birds live at the Tower of London and have their wings clipped so that they cannot fly away? You see the timer? That's the timer counting down. You only get 10 seconds for each question. So, I mean, this is not a totally straightforward one for 1 point. You might not know this. I think most of you will. But ravens. If you said ravens, give yourself 1 point. You keep a note of your own score. Okay? Right, Australia. What animal is included in the logo of the Australian airline Qantas? So that's the flag carrier or national airline of Australia, Qantas. Which animal is in their logo? We're down to 1 second, down to no seconds. Make sure you've got an answer. The right answer is kangaroo. There it is. Quite stylized, not very kangaroo-ish these days, but that's what it's supposed to be. Movie Lion. Which film studio was founded in 1924 and have a roaring lion appear before their films? There goes 10 seconds. This is for 3 points. You see, the questions slowly get more difficult. There's the time. It's MGM, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. Either answer is fine. Just MGM on its own is fine. Rawr, critical lion. Number 4, national animal. Which country's national animal is the grey wolf? Germany or Turkey? This is a multiple choice one. You just got to choose the right answer. Germany or Turkey? Who has a grey wolf as their national animal? Down to 0 seconds. It is Turkey. National animal of Germany is an eagle, I think. I'm on the tea tonight. I've had enough coffee today. Number 5, gastropods. What is the French word for snail? There you go. The French eat them because they have strange customs over there, being foreign. But what is the French word for snail? What do they ask for when they go in a restaurant and they want to munch a bunch of snails? They ask for escargot. Je voudrais beaucoup des escargots, s'il vous plaît. The waiter goes, I do not understand you. 6 points now, South America. What's the common name for Panthera onca, the largest species of big cat to be found in the New World? There go the 10 seconds. So Panthera onca is the Latin name, the species name, scientific name. What's the common name for that big cat, largest big cat in the New World, which is other side of the ocean? Jaguar. We're the old world. They're the new world. Jaguar. 6 points. If you got Jaguar, the points are really going up now. 7 points for a sleep question. Who spends most time sleeping on an average day? An elephant or a human being? So who sleeps more? Elephants or people? 0 seconds left. Make sure you have picked one of these. Definitely. I know you might be swithering, but make sure you pick one. The right answer is human being. We sleep for about 8 hours a day average. Elephants sleep for about 4 hours a day average because they got lots to do. Sports teams. What insect gives its name to a professional rugby union team formerly based in London, now based in Coventry? There go 10 seconds. So this rugby union team is named after an insect. They used to be based in London, but they've moved now and they play in Coventry. Which team is this? Time is up. We are talking about wasps. You're naming anything after a wasp. And the last, oh no, not the last one. We're on to 9 points. These are getting difficult. Which state of the USA begins with the letter O and is known by its official nickname, the Beaver State? So which state in the USA is the Beaver State? Begins with the letter O. There's 0 seconds on the clock. The right answer is Oregon. In the Northwest, Pacific Northwest, Oregon. And the last one, 10, moon mammals. What species were Phi, Phi, Pho, Fum and Phooey, who orbited the moon on Apollo 17 in 1972? There go to 10 seconds. This kind of went backwards. A few years before, they had Neil Armstrong walking on the moon. 3 years later after that, they had animals orbiting the moon. Seems like a step back, but what species were Phi, Phi, Pho, Fum and Phooey? Time is up. They will be dead by now. Mice. Squeaky wee mice. So that escalated at the end. It got quite difficult right at the end, but I think most of them were okay. What did you score? I have to say, most of those questions weren't really about animals, were they? They were about sort of animals representing things, kind of the symbology of animals. In amongst my technical difficulty, I didn't manage to get any background music on, so I might try and do that just now. Right, what we got? Mr. Doyle's here, 35. 51 for Alan. Don't know how I got Grey Wolf wrong. Well, because you thought, I mean, why don't you believe, or why is it that you can't understand how you got that wrong? Is it something you actually know and then just didn't manage to pull out? Or do you think it was obvious? Because I don't think it was that obvious. Lost it at the end. It got pretty heavy at the end, I thought. The eagle is part of the flag. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't always, I don't think it always follows, though, like to have a symbol on there and then the national animal. I don't know. So it looks like 50, but still got the best score, though. It was your category. 51. John went for Puma instead of Jaguar. Yeah. Is a Puma a different thing? Just going to quickly look up what the hell a Puma is. Puma. Then we'll get on to the next quiz, see what's coming up. Puma. Or cougar. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks kind of more like a lady lion. A puma. Jaguar's kind of more like a spotty and stuff, isn't it? Thought Germany was more famous for wolves. Puma is a mountain lion. Yeah. As soon as I looked it up, I was like, oh, Puma, Jaguar. Right. Okay. A wide variety of scores for the first one. Let's see what happens next. We're going to do 3 little mini quizzes tonight. That was the first one. That was animals. Thank you to Alan for that. Now let's get back to the main Rapido board. Let's cancel animals. So we've still got books, geography, rock music, food, the 1970s, crime, flowers, and Olympic sport. Go for it. Choose it. Yeah. Yeah, Puma's North America, Jaguar South America. Well, Mr. Doyle's first in there, and there's not a lot of people here tonight, so I'm just going to go with whoever's first. And Mr. Doyle has gone for books, so books we shall have. Let's get the books on. Bring on the books. Here we go. Rapido. Whoa. It's fast. Ah, Jock. You keep getting rock music just behind what someone else gets. Maybe the third one will be rock music. Let's see. Right, books. Here we go. Right, you know the format now. Let's do it. One question. Should be easy for 1 point, surely. What type of creature was JR Tolkien's creation, Bilbo Baggins? There's a missing R there, but let's face it, he's got enough R's in his name. J.R.R. Tolkien's creation, Bilbo Baggins, is which type of creature, or what type of creature? Fictional species. We're down to 1 second. We're down to no seconds. I'm sure you're all going to get this one. It's a hobbit. Also known as a halfling, I think. But in Tolkien, hobbit. Yeah, 1 point for that. Rural dystopia? What could this be? In George Orwell's novel Animal Farm, what type of animals are main characters Napoleon and Snowball? They're, again, species, right? So Napoleon and Snowball are the same species in Animal Farm. Which species are there? 2 seconds, 1 second, no seconds. They are pigs. They take over. After the revolution, they chuck the humans out. The pigs take over. Everything's okay for a little while. Okay, 3-point question. Girls' names. This is books. Which famous children's book from 1904 popularised the girl's name Wendy? So there go the 10 seconds. So the name Wendy did exist before this book, but this book is credited with making the name widely popular. 1 second, no seconds left. Which book made the name Wendy popular? It is Peter Pan. J.M. Barrie, yeah. I know it was a play first, but I think it was published as a book in 1904. Right, 4-point question. This will be a multiple choice one. 4 and 7 are multiple choices. So, debut novels. Which writer's debut novel was published in 1916, similar type of time frame as the last question, and had the opening line, once upon a time, and a very good time it was, there was a moo cow coming down along the road. Who wrote those words? Is that James Joyce or Virginia Woolf? There go the 10 seconds. So once upon a time, there was a very good time it was, there was a moo cow coming down along the road. Who wrote those words? Joyce or Woolf? Make sure you have picked one. Time is up. The right answer is James Joyce. And I should tell you what book that is at this point, but I can't remember. Somebody will tell me. Stick it in the comments. Stick it in the chat if you know what the book is. It's not Ulysses, is it? Anyway. 5-point question is called 3/5. What could this be? Which series of books? All right. First published in 1979, was originally supposed to be a trilogy, but ended up with 5 books, finishing with a volume in 1992, which was called Mostly Harmless. So it's a long question, but basically it was a series of books that was supposed to be a trilogy at first, but it ended up being 5 books. The last book came out in 1992 and was called Mostly Harmless. What was this series of books? For 5 points, the right answer is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You're saying about Dubliners for Joyce? I don't think it is, because I was reading Dubliners last month and I don't remember anything about a moo cow. The 80s. Which British comedian and author wrote a 1989 novel titled Stark? Highly successful writer in lots of different genres and fields, but known as a comedian in the 80s, he wrote a 1989 novel titled Stark, which I think was his first novel. Time is up. Right answer is Ben Elton. Good writer, great writer. A lot of people don't like him for some reason, but, you know, highly talented. Right, 7 points. Elephants. What is the name of the French fictional elephant Babar's wife? You know Babar the elephant, or Babar. I think most people say Babar. I always say Babar. Anyway, what's the name of his wife? Is it Celeste or Fleur? Nice names. Quite old-fashioned, sentimental. But what is the name of Babar's wife? Celeste or Fleur? I always want to say Babar, but every time I say Babar in the pub, everyone goes, no, Babar. It's like Colton. Celeste is Babar's wife. 8 points. We're getting difficult now. Voice work. Which English actor, who himself attended boarding school, narrated all 7 books for the UK releases of the audiobook series of the Harry Potter stories? There go the 10 seconds. So who did the voice? Who read the books when they were made into audiobooks for the UK market anyway? It's different in America, but in the UK market, Which English actor did they use to read all the books? A guy who went to boarding school himself. Time is up. The right answer is Stephen Fry. Big posh Stephen Fry. 8 points. Obviously, a tremendous voice for that type of thing. 16th century, 9 points for this one. We're getting difficult. Which fictional island was visited by Raphael Hythloday in a famous book, first published in 1516? There goes the timer. So, main character, or a main character, Raphael Hythloday. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But the book first came out in 1516. Which book is this? There's not a lot of books from back then. Time's up. The right answer is, well done if you got this, by the way, Utopia. Utopia, Thomas More. And the very last question, we're getting up to 10 points here. It's going to be difficult, surely. Awards. Actually, I don't think this is that difficult. Which prize was shared in 2019 by Bernadine Evaristo and Margaret Atwood? So, which prize was that? Shared by Margaret Atwood and Bernadine Evaristo, or Evaristo. And it's not supposed to be a prize that's shared. They're supposed to give it to one person, but the judges decided to share it as a sort of statement. And it's the Booker Prize, or the Man Booker Prize. Okay, right. Well, I think that was fairly tricky all the way through. It's one of those categories that kind of depends what you know. So the thing about books is they're quite personal. It's difficult to get material under the heading of books that is good for everybody, you know what I mean? Look, it's 24 minutes past 7 already. What did you score? I'm going to look up that James Joyce thing because it's bugging me. Once upon a time. Ooh, cow. It's a portrait of the artist as a young man. That's what it is. There was a sixth Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. See, when I saw that abbreviation, I was thinking GGTTH. Looks like Glory, Glory to the Hybees. You see that written down on quiz sheets in Leith quite a bit. Guessed Atlantis rather than Utopia. 46, though. 46 as well for the Doyle. 31 for Mr. Mackey. Guessed Cloud Cuckoo Land. What was that for? Was that for Utopia? The Hitchhiker's Guide to Enter a sixth book. Was that by the guy himself, Richard Adams? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Fictional or novel. Yeah, first of 6 books. Well, I need to update the question. Thanks for that. Although he died a while ago. Novels. All right. So the last one's called And Another Thing. Although it looks like it's not written by Douglas Adams. I'm not sure. Check it out later. Was that Douglas Adams and Ian Colfer finished it? Right. Okay. I'll have to reword the question to accommodate that. Right, so 46. Great score. 46 and 31. Let's get on to the third lot. And that'll be tonight's Rapido. I'm talking to Jonathan, Jock, and Alan. If anyone else is here, feel free to jump in. But be a certain amount of justice if Jock gets his category here. Let's see what's going on. So put them up here. I have to get rid of books. That's done. What we're going to do for the last category, folks? Come on, tell me. I'm still missing that one. What did you put Cloud Cuckoo Land for? Jonathan? Rock music and rock. Right, there we go. It's unanimous. What do the boys want? The boys want rock. There we go. Right. For Utopia, right, okay. Best do rock music. Yeah, better add. Well, let's see what happens. Last time I had rock music, it was quite sort of American biased questions, so I actually can't remember how this compilation goes because I wrote it or compiled it a little while ago. So let's see how it is. Rock music. Right, ready? Here we go. Last one off tonight for Rapido. After this, I'll get you to upload your scores. I'll get you to upload your scores for all 3 quizzes as a total. All right? Jock saying thank you, but he's also mentioned that he did awful last time because he's feeling the pressure because it's sort of his category because he's been asking for it. So don't worry, Jock. It's totally allowed to screw up your own category. Right, rock royalty. Here we go for 1 point. Which English rock band's most recognisable tunes include We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions? That's an easy one. Easy rock music question to start. We will ask you questions. We are the Quizmasters, my friend. It's Queen. The tea's quite good, actually. 1 point for that one, right? We're up and running. 2 points now. Mascot. Which UK heavy metal band have been together since 1975? And they use a zombie-like mascot called Eddie in their artwork. There goes 10 seconds. So, since 1975, this heavy metal band have been using the same sort of character. A mascot. It's in their stage shows. It's in their artwork for albums and whatnot. It's Iron Maiden. Zombie-like. Not exactly like a zombie, but zombie-ish. 2 points for Iron Maiden. Number 3, albums released in 1969. What was the title of Led Zeppelin's biggest selling album? By the end of the millennium, it had gone 12 times platinum. Which means millions have been sold. So, short question, what is Led Zeppelin's best-selling album? Time is up. Difficult one, this. You're going to get the right one. It's Led Zeppelin 2. I think it's the one with a whole lot of love on it. 4 points for glam rock. Which 1970s glam rock band had a singer called Brian Connelly? Mud or The Sweet? 2 top-class glam rock acts from the 70s. Both had loads of hits. But which band had a singer called Brian Connelly? Was it Mud or was it The Sweet? There's time up. It is The Sweet. Scottish guy, like. Crash. Number 5 for 5 points. Which American rock band lost 3 of their members, including the singer Ronnie Van Zant, in a 1977 plane crash? So, name the band. Ronnie Van Zant was the singer. He died. 2 other band members died in the same crash. All the band were on. Lots of them survived. The answer is Lynyrd Skynyrd. There you go. As in Sweet Home Alabama. That's their song. So, it's slightly tricky if you don't know it for 5 points. For 6 points, Brummies. Which British heavy metal band founded in 1968 had a bass player named Geezer Butler and a guitarist named Tommy Iommi? There go the time. So, Geezer Butler is the bass player. Tommy Iommi is the guitarist. What is the name of the band? Started in the late 60s from Birmingham. It's Black Sabbath. Great stuff. That's 6 points, right? 7 points. Real name. What is the stage name of a rock star who was born with the real name Brian Warner? Is that Alice Cooper or Marilyn Manson? There go the 10 seconds. So Brian Warner is the real name. What's the stage name? Is it Alice Cooper or is it Marilyn Manson? Time's up. The right answer is Marilyn Manson. Name of the band as well, but the name he uses as a character as well, Marilyn Manson. Okay. 8 points for 2017 album question. Which metal concludes the title of the Foo Fighters 2017 album, Concrete and Something? There goes the time. So the missing word is a metal. Which metal finishes off the title? It's called Concrete and Something. 2 seconds left. Foo Fighters, massive success throughout their career. Their 2017 album was called Gold. Concrete and Gold was the name of their record. Right, getting more difficult. 9 points. Planet Rock. Which American rock band have a planet in their name and have released albums with titles like Francis the Mute, that came out in 2005, and Octohedron, that came out in 2009. So name the band. It's an American rock band and they have the name of a planet in their name. So who are they? We're down to 2 seconds. We're down to 1 second. We're down to no seconds. Time up. Did you get this? Difficult. Mars Volta. The Mars Volta is the name of the band. And here comes tonight's last question. 10-point question on rock music. Nu metal. In which year did Slipknot have their only top 20 hit in the UK singles chart? A song called Duality. Now, let's be generous. You can get a spot on or 1 year out, either way. Okay. So to get 10 points, you got to get spot on or 1 year out, either way. Here we go. So Slipknot, you remember them? They had the masks and stuff like that. Their only top 20 hit was a song called Duality. It was a hit in 2004. So if you said 2003, 2004, or 2005, then 10 points for you. I hadn't written it like that. I thought some of those were difficult, so I thought a wee bit of generosity at the end there. How did you get on? How did you get on with those? I thought they were difficult. A lot of American stuff again. Slipknot. I mean, I don't really know about Slipknot. Bit of a circus act. Right, it looks like a lower scoring. 26 for Mr. Doyle, 23 for Mr. Crawford, 48 for John. Nice work. He insured himself. He put the insurance up saying that I did rubbish at this last time, and then bang. 48. Yeah. Great stuff. Didn't get a Foo Fighters. That was the only one you missed. So what was that? Was that 7 points? Yeah. 55 is the maximum you can score in these short quizzes that I do. So you got everything else right. You got Mars Volta. That's difficult. That's a difficult one. I've asked that in the pub before, and people say Mercury Rev. That's what they usually say. All right. Lucky guess with Slipknot. Aye, but you know, there's no such thing as lucky guess with questions like that. It's like if you get it right, it means you roughly know when it was. You know, roughly in the zone. Obviously, you can't remember exactly what year, but you're in the zone. That's good stuff. Good scores total, by the way. 102, 120 for Mr. Crawford. That's probably going to be the best score, I think. I'm going to just give you the link to upload your score. In the spirit of this, which is not mucking about. I'll just get on with it. So, here we are. There's the link. Thanks for coming and playing. Jock's seen the Mars Volta. Were they good? Because they look pretty hardcore. Pretty mental. Lucky guess with number one. The Queen one. Could have been King. Yeah, could have been Prince, could have been Princess. Could have been the Duke of Earl. Duke, 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 Duke of Earl, Earl, Duke of Earl. Thanks for coming to the quiz. This is Rapido. It's Tuesday and Thursday, 7 o'clock. Now, I think most of you give us a tip now and again. And I appreciate that. So, if anybody watching this thought this was worth a tip tonight, then that's great. If not, that's fine. But here's the link for tips from me to try and keep my 15-minute bongo solo. Really? What? Mars Volta? No way. Really? It does deserve a bigger audience. What I've found is I get a better audience for this on Thursday. For some reason, Tuesday's a lot quieter than Thursday. I might try this one a bit later, actually. But then it's good to have the just 7 o'clock thing, because then I can just say 7 o'clock every night. I'm going to persist with Rapido anyway, because I like it as a format. And I can reuse the stuff. I reshoot them as standalone videos and then put them on YouTube just to increase a bit of material. Can't believe that. 15-minute bongo solo. I'm gonna write that down actually, because I'm sure I can make a question out of that. That's swerving into the world of true or false in it. Actually, it'd be good as a multiple choice question. 15-minute bongo. Mars Volta. See, I would make it. Which band have done a 15-minute bongo solo as part of their live routine? I'll look up and see if they do it regularly. I mean, if they do, then it must be something people have written about. Be like Mumford & Sons or the Mars Volta. Thanks very much, Jock. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a good quiz. The format of 1 point and then 2 points and then 3 points is, there's no copyright on ideas, but it is nicked. I don't know if you all do Potmaster. Potmaster during the year, Radio 2, Ken Bruce, 10:30 in the morning, is 3 points for a right answer, 6 points for a bonus question. There's 3 of those. But then if you get a big score, then they bring you back for Champions League. And when they do Champions League, which is just before Christmas, then they do exactly this. 1 point for the first one, 2 points for the second one, 3 points for the third one. And the good thing about it is that you can get different scores. You know, if it's just 1 point and then 10 questions, then loads of people are going to get 6. Well, loads of people are going to get 7. You know what I mean? So it's a way of putting more differential in there. And I think it's just nice, a quiz that starts easy and builds up really hard. So as a format, I really like it, and I like just doing it rapido quicko. And here I am rattling on. See, part of the deal for this is me is to get on and get off, so I can put the kid to bed. Do dad things. 15-minute bongo solo. That's blown my mind. So I'm about to say cheerio. Thanks very much for coming and playing. Please like it. If most of the people that are here like it, then that will help a little bit. If you can share it, even better. Just press share. Get it out to some friends. Challenge them. Say, look, I got 102 points. What could you get on these 3 quizzes? Share it out. Share it out as a challenge. So thanks for playing. I'll see you all later. Good night. See you on Thursday or tomorrow. Bye.